When you think of video games, what do you think of? Pac-Man, Sonic, and of course, our favorite plumber with an Italian accent, Mario. Except for in the movie when he's literally just fucking Chris Pratt. The year is 1996, and Nintendo just released the Nintendo 64, along with two games, Super Mario 64 and Pilot Wings. For context, 3D gaming was still relatively new, with the most popular game in that genre at the time being Battlezone, a tank game with some very early 3D graphics, and some Super Nintendo titles like Super Mario Kart and Star Fox. First, we'll talk about the game itself. Super Mario 64 releases a launch title for the N64, and Nintendo had something to prove because the Sony PlayStation had released 2 years earlier, adding a new competitor to Nintendo along with Sega, which pushed them to create a true masterpiece. Super Mario 64 is a timeless video game. Even with the dated 3D models and textures, this game has a thriving community today, and people look back fondly on the game, and this is why. Hey guys, it's Lumi, and before the video starts, I just wanted to say, if you enjoyed this video, or these types of videos, please subscribe because I'm going to be trying to do these documentary / commentary kind of videos weekly to monthly, depending on, my schedule and whatever else. So if you really want more of this, please drop a comment, subscribe, like, whatever you can do right now. That would mean the world to me. Thanks. Let's get into it. To this day, I feel like Super Mario 64 still has solid gameplay. This game feels amazing to play, especially if you've gotten acquainted to the controls. Now, the N64 had an interesting controller, but to be honest, this game wouldn't be the same without this strange controller. If you've never played Super Mario 64 on the original hardware, it's the best way to play it. Even though I was an 06 baby, I grew up on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Nintendo 64, and the GameCube. So I can vouch that as a kid, Super Mario 64 was an amazing experience. The moveset that Mario had in this game was awesome. I really loved how it felt to jump around, ground pound, long jump, and wall kick. Plus, in this game, Mario can fucking punch enemies like a badass. Platforming in this game was fun and creative. Sometimes it was frustrating, but easy to understand. But the level designs are amazing. Bomb Battlefield, Jolly Roger Bay, Wet Dry World, and Big Boo's Haunt are just some examples. The enemies are well designed, the star system is rewarding as hell, and everything gameplay wise is just wonderful. Now next, we're going to talk about the sound design. I feel like the N64 era was just so iconic for its music. Something about the music in this game just hits different. If you've never heard the music in this video game before, well, you've been listening to it throughout this whole video. All around, the sound design in this game is insane. We get our first mainline Mario game with a voice. There was Mario Teaches typing before this, but this is the first mainline game with Charles Martinet's beautiful windpipes. I love the sound design in this game, and I think a lot of people can agree. It has like this aura to it of just excitement and wonder. I can still remember me sitting in front of my CRT TV playing Mario 64 as a kid and just sucked into this game. The bird sounds in the front of the castle, the little theme playing inside the castle, everything was just so immersive for the time. I really feel like this game has one of the best soundtracks of all time. Now in this section, we're going to get into something that's interested me a lot. In 2020, the year of introverts, people got really interested in Mario 64 again, with the release of the Super Mario 64 Iceberg, which contained known to little known facts and theories about the game itself. The fabled Ella's Real 2401, the weird aura in Wet Dry World, and the totally real giant Wario head hiding in the castle. These blew up and people were going crazy with theories, creepypastas, and whatnot. This got me reinterested in the game since I hadn't played it in years and brought me back to the game. Heck, that's why we're here now. So quickly, I'm just gonna bring up the aura of this game, as some people put it. This game is low-key creepy as fuck at points. The castle is pretty much abandoned other than a couple toads, and the castle is like massive and open, like a liminal space. The old textures and models just add to this creepy energy, and people really started to look into this while in quarantine. I definitely think all of these feelings that come from the game are just really an effect of this game being so old with all the limitations they put on the game. But I definitely agree, this game can feel desolate at times. Now to conclude this video, this game was definitely a monumental moment in gaming, a timeless piece of gaming history that will never go away. Even with newer games like Odyssey, people still flock back to this game and remember it for what it was, a perfect introduction to 3D gaming. This was lemme, thank you for watching, peace.